I always believe that if you set the tone and you have a really good brand, that in itself is marketing. People will talk about it and people will be like, oh, have you seen that new salon? Or people will take photos of it. And so you've kind of invested a little bit. You've paid more for the design, but you're investing in your marketing. So I always think that there's a return on that if it's done well. Good morning, YouTube. It feels like I'm back in the saddle. It feels good to be heading back into the office. I am back after being away for work. I was in Hawaii for work for a week. Had a nice long weekend when I came back. And yesterday morning, Monday morning, you guys would have seen the latest YouTube video that went live, which was the Mexico trip. So you guys got to get a little inside scoop on a trip that I went on for vacation. If you haven't seen it, we'll throw a link up so that you guys can watch it. It's a great video, in my opinion. I actually want to address the haters. It's not something that I've done to date on the channel, but I started to see, there's always negative comments that roll in, always. As it will be when you are putting yourself out into the world on social media. You guys are part of this community, and this is a conversation that we're having. So this isn't me just blindly putting out content and ignoring you guys. Like, I really do listen to your comments. I listen to your questions. I listen to your feedback. And this is really a dialogue. That's what this channel is about. So all of you guys that are part of the Bohn squad, you make this community just as much as I do. I want you to know that. And so for those of you guys who defend me against the haters, thank you. And I would encourage you guys to be part of the voice that is here to learn and grow and work harder and motivate and inspire and to lift each other up. That's what I want this channel to be about, is to lift each other up. So if you guys, this is sort of a call to action, if all of you guys that are part of the Bohn squad can be even more of a help in doing that, I would appreciate you for that. And that this can be a space where we share as much positivity and inspiration and motivation and love and create just a really positive community. So that's my hope for this channel. And if you guys have any feedback or questions or comments or anything that you want to share, I'm completely open to it. And I love reading all of your comments. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Today, I'm headed into the office. I've got 4 days in the office, and then I'm back out and on the road and traveling again. So my world is definitely a little bit crazy right now, but I'm gonna make it happen. We're gonna get some work done today. So the single biggest change that I've made this year in 2019 is rising early. I've talked to you guys about that before. That was actually one of the reasons why I took such an extended break over the holidays. So I went to Mexico in December, had a week with my family, and then had a week in El Salvador on a yoga retreat. So I had a 3-week span of just holiday time. And the number one reason for that is because I wanted to hit the reset button and start waking up early. And I needed some time and space to kind of carve out the ability to start a new habit. It's been the single biggest life-changing thing to date, because my new motto is that if you're not early, you're late. I guarantee you I'm going to be the first one here today. Yeah. There we go. Welcome back.
You too.
Are you still sick?
Yeah, I'm a little bit sick.
Oh, okay, air hug.
So far.
Air hug. Oh no.
Yeah.
You look nice and tan though.
Thank you.
Good morning. How's it going? Good. I know.
Hey,
Karin is back and Diane.
3 of you have been on like
That's
in the sun for the last couple weeks.
yeah.
I know, it's so great. Vanessa's like, it's
Vanessa's been slogging it out in the snow and in the cold in Vancouver. She's been holding down the fort.
Oh my God.
Just want to give you a heads up because that's going to be like a big, big, big priority. If it's signed by the end of the week, so that's really 4 days, which it should be. I mean, we've been going back and forth and negotiating. So I think we've got all the terms figured out. That means that on Friday we'll know whether we're getting a new office, which is great. Mm-hmm. So we wouldn't get keys until April 1st, but we could be planning between now and then and should be planning between now and then. We want to make sure that we've got a space plan. We want to make sure that we can go down to the city as soon as possible. Permit drawings. We want to plan it so that the office works for us. And then we have 3 months of construction.
Fingers crossed.
I know. Fingers crossed. So that means that July we could be in a new office, which is great.
I know.
Which is great.
Long time coming.
Long time coming for sure, but worth the wait.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that space. All right. Hello. This needs a little bit of work. How's it going? I'm Karin. Nice to meet you. This is Vanessa and Diane. What a great space.
Yep.
So this is going to be a nail salon.
Yes. Yes, we're going to be like one of the first luxury nail salon in North Vancouver.
Yeah. When I see your Pinterest board or your mood board, I totally get what you're after. And it's not like any other nail salon that I've seen. Like it's got its own personality. And so the challenge is, in order to get those elements that create personality, you're always spending more. I mean, to do the simple white tables and to buy like the pedicure chairs that you see in every nail salon, I mean, that's easy, right? But as soon as you want to do something that's more interesting, you're just going to be paying more money, and it requires just a level of customization. And then there's a little bit of this dance between spending enough so that you're creating a brand and the luxury aesthetic, but then being conservative so that you're not overextending yourself. I always believe that if you set the tone and you have a really good brand, that in itself is marketing. People will talk about it and people will be like, oh, have you seen that new salon? Or people will take photos of it. And so you've kind of invested a little bit. You've paid more for the design, but you're investing in your marketing. So I always think that there's a return on that if it's done well. I mean, because we are dealing with a budget, we would probably want to loop a contractor in early in the stages. And that way we're not presenting things and we don't get really excited collectively about what we're putting together without knowing how much it costs. Because there's nothing worse than for us to design something and you love it and you're excited by it, and then we go and we price it with a bunch of guys and then we find out to scale back. I think there's A, that's disappointing, and that B, it's just a really inefficient way to do the design. The reality in Vancouver with construction, it ends up being like this.
I guess it's you trying to manage your expectations.
Yeah, I just want to be realistic.
First step would be for us to present you with a proposal, which would more or less reflect our conversations.
If you wanted to move forward, then we could make that happen pretty quickly. Thank you for your time. It was really nice to meet you. I'm gonna just run into Beautiful and grab something. What's your favorite, the Wild at Heart or the Bohemian Bowl?
Bohemian is the
Bohemian?
best one. Yeah.
Really? Okay, can I do that with avocado?
With avocado?
Yeah.
Is it for here?
To go, please. Hello. Ooh, delivery. A gift from Lucifer Lighting. That was a bunch of the lighting that we used for Century Group. Was Lucifer. This is beautiful lighting. I love it when deliveries show up at the office. Miss Haynes Moravian cookies. Ooh. Is this a big box of cookies right at lunchtime? These are good with like to dip in coffee and stuff. Mmm.
Are they shaped in hearts?
And they're handmade. Want to try one?
Oh, sure. Oh, they're shaped in hearts.
Yeah, they're shaped in hearts. Cute.
They're super fancy.
Thank you, Lucifer Lighting. No problem.
They're like ginger snaps. I love it.
Hmm. Well, we only have about 5 million here, so help yourself. We're gonna review actually a really fun styling project that we've got on the go. We are styling 2 model homes for a really great client. So we're just gonna sit down and get caught up on that because she's been away, I've been away. We're gonna do some work. What they want is a photo of the finishes. Did you see that little example? I'm just wondering if we can actually pull the finishes now. Which one do you like better? They're so close.
That one's more muted. I almost like that one.
Yeah, me too. There's no mustard fabric in there, hey?
There is not mustard fabric in here.
Mustard's made a huge comeback. It's like my favorite color right now.
I know, I love it. Mustard and green.
Yeah. The emerald.
Yep.
Ah, this is where that green one went. I need this for my place.
Are you doing green velvet?
Well, I'm thinking I just need some better throw pillows. I feel like I don't have the perfect ones yet. And now that there's all this green that's making its way into my place.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's just stuff everywhere. Okay. Oh my God, we're gonna be so organized in the new office.
I can't wait.
And we need to pick the wall covering. And what about, what's her name? How do you remember all of these names of all the vendors?
That's on the tip of my tongue. The one that was in Supernova, right?
Yeah. Ellie Cashman?
Yes.
I love these ones, the red.
I know, me too.
So do you want to print one of these? Do you feel good about this? Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so.
I think it's straightforward for now.
pretty straightforward.
Okay, so Vanessa, good news then. That means that I'm open and available for about an hour to meet with you.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. Ooh, that is cool.
Everyone has such good stuff right now.
Everyone has such good stuff right now. Design's changed a lot, hey?
No.
I like the pink birds too.
How cool is that?
So cool. So I was thinking a little bit today about job satisfaction And you guys probably have a whole host of different jobs, probably everything from working in a restaurant to an interior design office to a lawyer's office, so many different jobs and careers. But I'm curious to know, so what do you do? Just really quick, you're an interior designer, you're a lawyer, you're a waitress, whatever it is that you do, and then let me know what brings you job satisfaction. And then what's something that you've hated about your current job or previous job? So I don't want you guys to incriminate yourselves or anything like that. But let me know in the comments below. I'm very, very curious. So for me, what's incredibly important when it comes to job satisfaction is that it's very, very important for me to have my hands in many different things. So, for example, being an interior designer, juggling projects and clients, leading my team. So that's one company and one business. And then I have my media business, which has been, as you guys know, that's exactly what you guys are watching right now. And there's lots more stuff happening in the media world, which is really exciting. So it's essentially two companies. And I have other projects on the go. So having a really diverse set of things to focus my energy and my time on is really important to me. Like, I really need a lot of stimulation. So that makes me happy. I couldn't do my work life any other way. The tough thing about my role is that when you own it, you're a glorified janitor and a firefighter. I've said that so many times before on my channel, that you're putting out fires and cleaning up shit all the time. And sometimes that can get really, really draining. I don't hate it, because I really do believe that with every job comes things that you always don't want to do. And I think a lot of people forget that. And I think social media contributes to that a little bit too, because you look around, you scroll through your feed, it looks like people are doing all of these amazing things. How come you're not doing that? How come you don't have that job? How come you're not on that vacation? How come you're not wearing those nice clothes? It's really easy to get caught up in the comparison thing and to feel like you're not there and you should be there. You see so many of the after photos, or so many fake photos or fake images or fake videos or whatever. You see this image of where you think your life should be. Unless you come from money, unless you won the lottery, unless your dad handed you a company, you're not going to have that life unless you put in the work to get there. Okay, so we are in Kitsilano. I'm checking in on our Bohn Kits project. Actually, by the way, for you guys who are on YouTube, for immediate access to what I'm up to during the day, you guys should really jump over to my Instagram, because you guys will get sort of real-time updates and you can interact with me there a lot faster than on YouTube. So just a note. And what made me think of that is on the House of Bohn Instagram, I've started stories on the House of Bohn Instagram, so you can follow along with some of our projects and the progress on our projects. So the one that we're going to go see right now is our Bohn Kits project, and you'll find that on the House of Bohn Instagram, just so you know. Okay, let's go check in. We're splitting hairs. We're splitting hairs because it's a beautiful window regardless.
At that height or else higher?
Now remember, I guess here you're going to be up on top of this floor as well, correct? Mm-hmm. But if I'm raised up 2.5 inches, I probably won't be able to see the gutter as, at eye level.
Well, I'm short, so...
So she sees the gutter no matter what.
That's right. I see things I don't want to see.
Look, as you're looking
Yeah, I know. An inch or so.
Or you think it should go right down?
I feel like it should be either 1.5 inches up, so it looks proportionate, or it should go right down. And I think when it's down 1.5 inches, there is the drama about it, but I don't know, it feels kind of top heavy for some reason. Do you not like seeing the gutter? Is that what it is?
No, it's not that. I don't know why. It just, when it's this high, there's a feeling in here that's a little uncomfortable, but when it sits down a bit lower, it just feels like
Feels right.
ease.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
It's like it just feels right.
I get it. Well, you're gonna have the black metal, right?
Yeah.
Rods as you come up. So I like that visually it feels even with all of this other stuff going on. But
That's where I have to go with your expertise because I can't.
But design is all about the feeling that you come when you come into the space and how you maneuver, and you're so strong with that feeling.
See, the feeling for me is it feels right down there, but I don't have I'm unable to see if it's going to be a problem once you get everything else in. Okay, well, I can think about this for a bit. Can you think about it?
I will think about it.
So up top there, we could use just regular drywall. It's wherever we're going to put the
Be
grill.
filming this fireplace for 10 years.
We are going to be filming it for 10 years. This is the most complicated fireplace in all of Vancouver,
We'll film it for 10 years.
but the most beautiful.
No, it'll be a segment where we're going to have to go up. We'll be gray hair old ladies going up on a chairlift on the
Speak for yourself.
stairs. When I'm looking at the front of the fireplace, the marble is symmetrical all the way up and down. It doesn't
Yes.
all of a sudden become
Smaller. No,
going in there.
No.
That's what I want.
no. Yeah, it's symmetrical.
It's clear.
It's clear.
We're going to do it
Yep.
this right.
Yeah, it's all being done the way that it's supposed to be. They just need to change everything.
A lot of confidence. It's all being done.
It's true.
See you Thursday. I'll be here.
All being done the way it's supposed to be. They just need to change everything.
And I
You know, all that stuff that happens on site, which is actually so crucial and so important, that takes a long time to build up that expertise. I hope for you guys that you are being patient with your careers. I hope that you are putting in the time. I hope that you're putting in the effort and the hard work that is required to build something great. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the love on the channel. I appreciate all of you that are part of the Bohn Squad and who make this channel and community great. I'm so excited that you're along for the journey. You're only going to see more and more things happen soon here. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, this is exciting. So we're gonna try to get the wallpaper up today. You know, it's a little bit of plaster. We're just doing a little wall repair. And oh my goodness, that looks really good. Yay! Only in black and white. Sorry, can only do teasers right now. Only teasers. Gotta keep you guys hooked and interested.